League of Legends lore is long, so I will be doing the fun, interesting only facts about champions in under a few minutes for people with short attention spans like you and me. Let's do Jin. Disclaimer, we don't know too much about Jin, but I guess that's the mystery of a psychopathic murderer. Jin is assumed to spend most of his life in Ionia, in a province called Zun. His dad was a martial arts teacher, but his father's career failed when Wuju art was introduced in Ionia, and this is because Wuju art was very sacred, and to learn it you had to live in a different area called Wuju. Skip some time, Jin began slaughtering many poor peoples, travelers and farmers in Ionia for ages. He was a renowned killer and many people wanted to find him, but no one could. And he became a killer around the age of 19 to 21. Until one day, Master Kusho, Zed and Shen started hunting for him. What made Jin most interesting is how grossly he would leave his victims. He is an artist in his own mind, so would make art out of his victims. Anyways, Zed, Shen and Kusho spent years chasing Jin and eventually find out he is working under an organization called the Zun Traveling Theatre, and his alias is Kada Jin, so Jin is not his real name. Eventually Zed finds Jin. They fight, but Jin ends up tying up Zed and threatens to kill his lover, a girl called Yevnai. Zed starts crying so that Jin doesn't kill her. Jin takes an amulet which Zed was initially wearing and shows interest in the amulet. Zed tells him about the amulet, and basically this amulet is what allowed them to find Jin. As Zed is telling Jin this and wasting time, Shen breaks in and holds Jin against the wall. Zed breaks out and is about to kill Jin, but Kusho stops him and says we need to imprison Jin instead in Tula. Jin is sentenced to prison for life. The guards find out that he is a genius and super smart, especially in arts like dancing, poetry, etc. But they also knew he is batshit crazy. During his time in jail, Noxus invades Ionia. Ionia is very unstable right now as a country, and basically Zed and Shen are arguing, etc, etc. If you want to know more about that, watch the video in my description after this. Skip some time, Jin gets freed from prison. By who? I will say at the end of the video. Out of prison, he is weaponized by many groups such as the Kashiri, the Navori Brotherhood, Noxus and even Zorn. Dude goes back to doing his crazy killings. Okay, so does Jin get captured again? He does. Basically, he begins taunting Zed, which makes Zed alliance with Shen to hunt him down. They struggle to find him because he ends up being in Zorn, where Akali tries to stop him alone. He captures her, then Zed and Shen rescue her and capture Jin again. I did not go into much detail of this because it's in the video I made about Zed's lore. However, remember I said who frees Jin? It's actually Master Kusho, the man who said don't kill him and is the ex-Kinko Order leader, a man devoted to peace, freed a murderous psychopath. Yeah, it's kinda crazy. But this is kinda where it ends for Jin after he gets captured again. It's worth noting that Jin also meets Hwei. I'm not entirely sure when this happens in terms of the timeline, if it was before or after prison, as there is no official date for this. So, Jin visits a place called Koyen and goes to the temple of Koyen. There he meets Hwei, another aspiring artist. They become friends and Hwei kind of looks up to Jin and wants to make him proud. Hwei feels Jin draws out his evil side. Jin and Hwei had creative differences, but Jin felt Hwei did not reach his potential as an artist. Jin encourages Hwei to do this by an extreme act. The act is that Hwei wakes up one day to see the temple destroyed and damaged, and he notices a lotus flower to resemble Jin. Hwei is scared and in awe of Jin, and now Hwei is on this journey of self-discovery. Also, it's worth saying Hwei had no clue of what Jin was prior to him destroying the temple. And this is as much detail as we have on the lore between them. I do wish Riot goes into this in a bit more detail. I think there's a few loopholes, like how is Hwei so stupid? Jin was literally a very famous serial killer in all of Ionia. Also, completely random fun fact about Jin and Sona. Jin is interested in killing Sona as she is a famous Ionian artist, and he hates that she takes away the spotlight from his performances, which if you haven't noticed by now is killing, by the way. All in all, Jin is actually a really fun character. He reminds me of the Joker from Batman. I reckon a show or series on him would be so much fun to watch, especially to understand his brain and his logic behind everything he does. He is an interesting psychopath for sure. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. They do take time to make, so a like, comment and subscription is appreciated. Have a good day.